They did it. They really went and did it. They couldn't have waited one more week. They couldn't have had it at just the end of April. No, they had to have it this weekend. This weekend for the Splatfest in particular, which just so happens to be the weekend right before my goddamn finals. So right now I'm in between projects and, you know, I'm gonna have to study for exams next week. But no, the Splatfest has to happen now. And it couldn't have happened next week when I would have already been moved back and into my old environment where I'd have, like, better acoustics or whatever. But, you know, whatever. It's fine. We're back. It's Splatfest time. We're not missing this. But just to let you know, with that said, this is going to be another shorter one. Just a couple hours. This plus Tricolor. Look, I'm taking a break in between writing papers for this. Not just to do this, but also just to take a breather from it, because I've already been losing sleep. It hasn't been great. Oh, Fizzbangs. You say Fizzbangs fry. Right. Hopefully I'll remember them more this time and get some use out of them. Kind of forgot they were a thing. Also, one more thing with the streams. I couldn't post the stream announcement properly on my YouTube streaming channel. For whatever reason, I made like 2 separate posts to try, but the YouTube link, or I mean the Twitch channel link, was not posting properly. I don't know why, but it wasn't showing up, so I just deleted it, and, you know, all that was posted to was the Blue Sky account. So if someone misses it because of that, my bad. I'll try to fix it for next time. Anyhow, here we are with the Splatfest, the Springfest, in fact, which I don't really know what the Springfest is all about. I just know it's very, very bright and colorful, as we've seen. And a bit of an odd topic, we have, what is the best cute critter, I suppose? Baby chicks, little bunnies, and bear cubs, which is weird because only one of these is technically not extinct in this universe, which was confirmed, which is the baby chicks. And in fact, it's pretty close for the sneak peek, god damn it. But the bear cubs are winning. And based on how things are now, because the second place now also gets some points, little bunnies will also get a little bit of points and baby chicks will not. And also, since last time we got a new update and there's some balance patches, and I actually have the notes pulled up this time, so we'll go over those when the time comes. Let's see, we got hagglefish and crab leg. Or I could go to eeltail and undertow spillway, which actually, I think I might. Because I believe that map was recently updated. Oh, there's a wrestling mask? Ooh, I didn't know that was in the game. I really gotta stay up to date with some of these salmon run gear things, because there's a lot of good ones that show up. Oh, the mono cubs, what the fuck? I guess they fit the color scheme well enough. But yeah, it's nice. It's all like springy colored and all of that. It's weird to be back at... It's weird to be back in this plaza right after streaming the death of Splatoon 1, but it's also kind of nice. It's a little bittersweet, too. Nice little callback to some of the beta stuff. Dude, the atmosphere here is, like, sick. It's real nice. And, you know, it's just nice to be back in Splatfest. I think with Splatoon 1 going down like it did, and being in the plaza here, it's making me really appreciate this more. But, yeah, as you might have noticed, I haven't picked a team yet. Medic? Okay. So, about the team. So, I guess, let me explain which team I'm going to be on this time. Because all these are, you know, nice choices. They're all adorable little guys. So here's my thing. This is not just about, like, the animal. It's not like a chicken or bear. It's specifically about the little guys. That's why, in this question, I wouldn't go with bunnies, just because bunnies are still really cute when they grow up. I mean, they also have the capability to not be, if you've ever seen or read Watership Down, but still, it's like they're good pets to have. Bears, you know, they can be, but they can also kill you very easily. Like, they're bears. But bear cubs, you know, especially are cute. And, you know, I grew up watching Brother Bear, you know. There's some stuff there. It's not the best Disney film, but, you know, there's good stuff to it. And then baby chicks. Really, whenever I look at a baby chick like this, I can only think of, like, Majora's Mask and getting the bunny hood. The bunny hood. Hey, wait a minute. That doesn't... Okay, but they're both yellow, I guess. Whatever. But I do like baby chicks. They're nice, round... I don't think I've ever seen them in real life. But then again, I haven't seen a bear cub in real life. Or baby bunnies. I guess I just need more life experiences, huh? But yeah, so I guess in terms of which, as a little critter, is the best, or is the cutest, bunnies would be my least, so I wouldn't choose that. And then it's kind of close between chicks and bears, but I think I would go bear cubs. Listen. Listen. We gotta cover something real quick. What? Fucking... Come on! Two instances? Okay, let me explain myself. Fucking insulting mass posts. Alright. At least there's a Swablu here. There's always a cool Pokemon post. Oh yeah, I guess I should. We're gonna be using the paintbrush today. The paintbrush Novu. This one just because we'll have Tentamissiles, and I think that's gonna be fun to deal with. And also, I haven't used the brush too much, but I kind of want to use it more, but I felt like the Octobrush was a little too similar, so this will be fun. I practiced with it a bit. It should be good. I think this will work out for us, especially because it did get buffed in this recent patch, so we'll get to show that off. Also, I just want to go over to the Splatoon 3 plaza. I always mix up the names of these. It is Splatsville. I should know it at this point, but I just want to see if there's any different, like, music or anything, because Halloween Fest and Winterfest had different versions of the songs. I don't think they're different. They seem the same. It's still very pretty. I really like some of the, like, flowery aspects of it. I think I actually like how the Splatoon 1 plaza looks a little more. Let's see how the square looks. And also, all the idols have these really nice, like, bright, colorful, vibrant outfits. It all looks real nice. And then there's these two, who for some reason have a huge punk get-up going on. Which, stylistically, I think they're the best looking. It's just, it doesn't really fit the theme. Not very much, but they look great. And the square looks pretty good too. I think actually... Yeah, this does look good, but I think in terms of all the colors and stuff, I really like how Splatoon 1 square looks the most. So I'll be chilling there. Yeah. So I guess I want to bring one thing up. Ooh. Oh yeah, I guess there's also this. It's funny how we had, like, a previous Splatfest that represented... I forget what it was. It might have been Sonic or whatever. Or Sonic stuff. And then this Splatfest with, Baby Chick, Bunny, and Bear. It's just fucking Five Nights at Freddy's. It's like, god damn it. But what I wanted to bring up was... You know, if the Splatfests are gonna end in a couple months, it's kind of a shame to have stuff like the Springfest and stuff and only experience it like once. I think there were like multiple, or at least there's like an extra one in Splatoon 2 with some of the holiday themes. But it'll just be a shame to see some of these go. Hopefully it's kind of like Splatoon 1, I can like view the Splatfests after they're done, at least in the plazas. Because the atmosphere is unmatched, I tell ya. I'm just appreciating good times before I have to get back to working on my finals and shit. But speaking of worrying, I guess I should explain why I'm on Team Bunny even though I said they are my least favorite. Gentlemen and fellas and all the rest, I believe I am cursed. Oh, also there's Springfest gear that you can get in the news section. You just go to the Splatoon 3 thing. You get them. Bunch of neat little glasses. And shoes. Even some based on deep cut. It's nice. But yeah, I believe I am cursed. Because if you remember, the last Splatfest I won was when we were on Team Money, which I didn't want to win. I was there for the meme. And we won it. And I felt bad. And ever since, we haven't won a Splatfest. And I tell you what, I bet you it's because I'm cursed. We are 6 Splatfests down in a row. All on Team Fry, which is completely coincidental. Alright? She just 6 times in a row picked or had the best choice. This time, she has the worst choice. And I've never, you know, I almost always join teams based on the choice. However, this time, because I think I'm cursed because of my meme choice that one time, I think I need to do something in order to bring that back, in order to break the curse. I need to be on a team I don't want to win again, and make that team win against my better will, even though I want bear cubs to win, or even baby chicks. I think I need to be on this team. Just to break my curse. And if we don't win this one, then oh well. Nothing ever matters. But we can at least say we tried. We tried to speak to fate, let's say. Bullshit magic, whatever. But look, if we're gonna be on Team Fry, just to be on it, to, you know, give our penance, we may as well go with it. You know, I wish I could wear the shirt so it was a little more apparent, but I'll work with this. At the very least, I like the color. The pink color is honestly one of my favorites. Maybe I got Stockholm Syndrome for this color during the Strawberry Fest, but... yeah, I think this is going to go well. And yeah, let's do open for a bit. We only have like 40 minutes for this rotation, but I want to see Undertow Spellway because apparently there's some decent changes. I think it got a Wahoo World poll. I'm not too certain about that though, but I hope we have. Now I will say, even though I practiced a little bit with this weapon, I'm not the best with it. Oh, there's stuff on the walls again, too. Nice. I'm not saying I'm gonna be slapping ass with this weapon 24/7. But I think I'll get some decent results. Ooh. Very nice. Okay, so there's a bit of decent, or a bit of different music. Maybe, because I think the... oh, you know what? It might just be Anarchy Rainbow that's different, not the first half of the Splatfest music. Fuck him up. So recently, I've been dabbling with listening to more of Splatoon 3's soundtrack. I think it is... Oh boy. I think it has been cementing itself as my favorite of the Splatoon soundtracks. It's just like, I'm listening to it a lot. I really vibe with it. All of that. Oh, that's right, we have Fizz Bombs again. Refreshments, why would you put it there? Okay, fine. But in my time, listening to the soundtrack and noticing aspects of it, there's a... Oh, good. I've taken notice of the fact that we have quite a bit of songs for Splatfest. There's like 5 at this point. Whereas the first game had 1, and the second game had 3. I guess technically 4 if you want to count the Final Fest and using Fly Octo Fly, but... Still, I think it's interesting. But the thing is, there are still those past songs from other Splatfests, or from other games, and their Splatfests. And I'm kind of surprised those songs haven't come back. I got killed by the fucking angle shooter on a guy in a crab. That's awesome. Hey. And I kind of get it to the point where it's like, those are the songs from the past. It's like, as the artists of the songs that perform in the Splatfest have grown, maybe they don't want to perform those old songs again. But it's like, at the same time, they are playing, like, the previous songs, like, in the plazas. Just not their previous battle songs, you know? Ah, fuck, I was trying to build special. So I just think it's weird that... Or I'm kind of surprised that they haven't added, like, the old battle songs as well. Oh, that was a lot closer than I thought. Oh, wow. There's something annoyingly sweet about the tone of the song. The only problem with trying to play Undertow Spillway like this is that I have to be in open again. Which I don't... It's not that I mind being on open, because, you know, if we find a good team, we can stick with them. But that also invites the opportunity to, when I'm solo queuing like this, to when I'm trying to find a good team, to run into an opposite team that is, like, you know, in a voice call, all being fully cooperated, all probably in X battles, or X rank, top 5,000 type bullshit. Great. And generally, I don't know, I have more connection issues in open. I don't know why. See, so far with the paintbrush, I really have to remember to do this. It's just, I feel less inclined to do so because there's a little bit of a wind-up to using it, or to start attacking with it. So it's not as versatile as, like, a regular ink brush for that. It does make up for it in range. Like, there are good things about this weapon. Maybe it's not going to cooperate with me in the same sense that a regular ink brush will, but still, I think it's good to make some use out of. You know, with listening to more of the soundtrack of this game, I have realized I actually do really like the song, but part of me kind of wishes, like, the verses weren't more of, like, a spoken word thing. I get it, and, like, it's cool, but it's, like, once you get to the choruses and all that, or the main chorus, like, it's really catchy, and it kind of makes me wish, fuck. Yeah, like, this part. It's like, this part goes hard. I kind of wish the verses were a little more normal. I guess I shouldn't say normal, but, like... fuck. I wish they were more sung verses, I guess. Because I think the beat and the instrumentals are, like, really good in this. I'm gonna die here. Okay, no, I'm not. Come on, how are you dying to that? Alright, let's get back in. He ain't going for me. He ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it. I really wish I could get into, like, the midpoint of the map, but I feel like I've been stuck in this small area for the whole time. Oh, you need a special in order to locate your enemies. I just need to press the R button, buddy. Here, I'm just finna... Oh, it's so close. I don't know why they're jumping to me. There's just a whole area that wasn't inked. Yeah, no, I love playing on this map and being stuck in, like, the first third of the map the entire match. I love it. It's great. I had overall splatter. Why did I have it? I did not play good. Are you fucking kidding me? Good! I love this game. Whatever. Matchmaking. Online. I love online gaming. Anyhow. But yeah, with this, with the recent 7.2 update, we got some decent changes. I'm pretty sure everything that happened, at least for weapon-wise, was pretty much a buff. In fact, in terms of, like, buffs and nerfs. Yeah, there was a nerf to the Kraken, where it's, like, super jumping to it is kind of like other specials where you jump to the point where they activated it and not where they are. So, you know, if it's anything like Splatoon... I haven't done ranked here, but if it's anything like Splatoon 1, people could just pop Kraken on the tower, for example, which would move the tower, and then you could just keep jumping to it, and it's like... It was kind of annoying. So I imagine you can't do that anymore. So honestly, I like that change. I think most of the other nerfs are just, like, how long it takes for certain specials to charge. Which, you know, fine, whatever, makes sense. I think for the paintbrush, the main buff was just, when you're moving forward like this, the ink spread is a little more increased. Which is pretty cool. I'm still not going to do it as much as, like, a regular ink brush, but it's nice that it got a buff. You know, it's something. Oh. Alright, fine, I'll hold. Alright, dealt some damage, actually. Wrong. Wrong. Oh, what is this? That is an open area! Yeah, that's right, the map has changed. I was expecting a wall to be there, but no. I think there's a couple changes to the bigger areas, but yeah, it looks like there's... The midpoint is not as choky, which is a good thing. I say as if it wasn't before, I probably wouldn't have died, but, you know, still, it's an improvement. Oh, that's a lot of red on our turf. Okay. Our so-called turf. I mean, you know, it's more movement, I guess, but it's like, I just feel still so out of place when I'm doing this. Like, watch. I guess it's something. Oh! I didn't think I would run out of ink so fast. Three in a row. You know, to be fair, I've hardly played this game since the last Splatfest. You know, I've been doing other things, playing other games, other Splatoon games, even. And just you look at the results and you see one fucker with 12 splats. No, we're gonna keep going with the paintbrush. My resolve is strong. At least for this map rotation. Maybe I'm not playing the best with it. Sure. But we're here to experiment. It's for the sake of variety. Look, just because I have to be on the team to get rid of my curse doesn't mean I have to play well on it. Not that I'm trying to do bad. I think another buff the paintbrush did also get was, like, it's... You, because there's a little bit of a... That was a weird thing I just saw. There's, like, a little bit of a time frame where you can't recover ink after attacking, and that was shortened, so that's cool. Whoa! Alright, well done. E. It's like I can't start moving fast enough because of the slow wind-up of the attack. It's like this is not a mobile weapon. Or maybe I'm just not using it mobile enough. Oh, I guess I could, like... I mean, yes, true. I could just... Maybe the problem is just this weapon requires, like, unique positioning that I'm not used to. Right. Eh, fuck it. Yeah, see what I mean about positioning. Oh boy, I finally have an opportunity to use this without feeling like I'm going to die immediately. Yeah, because like some weapons like arrow spray just are not going to really stand a chance against this. Oh, get me out of here, there's a sniper. But then again, there's the blah blobber, which, you know, not my best... Not the thing I'm going to be working best with. Fuck. No, we're not getting wiped right at the end here, right? Okay, cool. And even then, it was barely. What is this Nintendo Land ass version of this song? Yay, the first one of the day. Probably should have stayed with the team. Oh well. I don't even pay attention to whatever happens in the top left anymore, because like it doesn't show up when you're queuing up for a match. You know, that would be nice. I'm at the very least grateful we're not just on like a static screen like in the first two games. Like it gives me something to do with my hands. I guess the second game did too, because you could make the music all warbly, but it's like... You know, he gets tired of hearing the same song over and over again. And hearing... I don't think that was the one that was using too, but still. You get my point. A Galarian. We don't take kindly to Galarians here. I'm just gonna try to, like, not stay in one place for too long. I think that's probably a good option. Nice. I don't know if it's necessarily better to get all the targets, because it does mean less missiles are going places, but it might be good to also disrupt a lot of players and just get the ink spread. But I'm not sure. Yes! Oh damn, died immediately. Oh, there's someone here. Yeah, probably better would be down below and in the thick of things rather than trying to go topside, where I'm kind of out in the open and can't, like, schmove around. Oy. Nice. I will say it is nice having Tenta missiles. You know, as someone who uses this all the time in 2 because I'm an asshole, it's just nice. See, we did trade. Also, like, you wouldn't think not having an extra attack and instead, like, just having something that tracks the enemies wouldn't be that good, but, like, it's really, like, just knowing where they are at all times is surprisingly strong. Galarians. You know, I was having a moment in one of my classes where we were talking about... Oh, this is gonna kill me. Nope, okay. We were talking about, like... maybe not phonetics, but, like... Oh, wait. Vowel... No, no. Come on, he fucking barely outranges me like that. Oh, good, and I'm dead again. Yep, gotta love Turf War, lose right in the last fucking 3 seconds, and the whole thing's fucking moss-covered, vomit-colored, all of that. It's great. But like I said, I could probably just, like, pull up one of my books. It's, like, right over there. I'm just gonna pull it up. I need to step away. I guess this also goes to show you how much I really need to study for exams. Wait. Really should have stayed with that last team. Oh yeah, it was something about like IPA, not the beer, but like the language thing, and like articulatory descriptions, phonemes, all that. I forget if it was on the homework. But I know we were having like a discussion about a word. And like a specific thing about a word where it was like... Oh, I wish I could describe it. But it's like, you know the thing where you... Like, when you make fun of, like, British English by saying something like bottle or water? It was something akin to that. It was that kind of thing where it's like, instead of saying bottle, you say bottle. Where it's like, you don't really pronounce the T, but you instead do the thing. It was related to that, and I only say that because there was like a specific American English word that I can't think of that did that same thing. And the professor asked the class, could they think of anything else in English that was like that? And the whole bottle of water thing was the only thing I could think of, but it's like, that's not American English, that's like British English. I'm not sure, like, that wouldn't count, so it's like, it's the only thing I can think of. Oh boy. And it was killing me because I could not for the life of me remember it. I'll take a trade. Playing Splatoon when ranked has taught me the value of trading. From a gameplay sense. Monetary sense, it's TF2. Which, hey, there's actually TF2 news again. There was recently an update as recent as yesterday, where the game is now updated to run on 64-bit. Which is real nice, because basically, to keep it simplified, because I don't know much of the why are you shinging over at me? Because I don't know much of the technicals of it either. It basically just means the game's got to run a lot smoother. There's like a 17 to 25% increase or something like that. Which is also about the same amount of increase as there is with the splatter screen. Because in the recent update, that actually got buffed a little bit to do, like, I think 8 more damage. Which is kind of nice, because otherwise it's a little not great. But, you know, it's good to get a buff. Oh, this turf isn't inkable now. Interesting. Oh, well, again, anything to make this less choky. And I'm surprised we actually didn't get a pole. Now, I did play TF2. It's a little... There's some weird technical stuff going on with it outside of just the performance increase. Oh, no. But in terms of performance, outside of the game launching a little faster... Okay. Outside of the game launching a little faster for me, I didn't really notice any huge performance increases. Maybe that's just because I have a good computer and it runs for me pretty well normally, but I don't know. So is this going to be a normal occurrence for tonight? Overall splatter again. No, there's 12 minutes left in this rotation. I'm at least gonna stick with the brush for that long. Fuck's sake. I do like the changes made to the map, though. Again, I'm kind of lukewarm on how the maps are in this. I didn't think how lukewarm I'd be until I played the original version of Mahi Mahi. Because I think I really only played that for Rainmaker in the first game. But man, I really like how that mode is, at least for Rainmaker. It's like so open. There's multiple paths you can take. Some are more dangerous than others, but like having the variety there is nice. It's just such an open map, but not like open in a way that makes it totally susceptible to like the snipers, where it's like they still have good lines of sight and all that, but there's still plenty of options for everyone else. It's just I just really like how that map is. And then you look at how the fucking map is in this game, and it's so bad by comparison. It's open, but like there's only, for like what used to be 4 pathways, there's like maybe 2. It feels so crowded. It's like there's nothing but nasty sniper sight lines. It's like such a gross map. I don't like it in this game. And just going back to the first game and seeing how it once was, I'm just like, where the fuck did we go wrong? Oh. I think that's just the one thing that's really holding this game in particular back for me. I mean, aside from maybe some issues I have with Tricolor on occasion. It's really just, I wish the maps were better. It's like my only gripe I have with this game. Move it, boys. You know, I'm sure this weapon has its place. It's probably just maybe not the best maps for it, or again, I'm not using the best. But it's like, man, when I was practicing, or when I was just playing regular turf war matches, I was not having the same issues. Maybe it is the map. I mean, we all know it's because of how I play. I just play, you know, like that. You know, it's just a very peculiar range situation. Is there another guy to my right? No. So we can get this guy with the fucking Hydra, right? Oh. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna... Sure. I think that worked out. No. Yes? Maybe? Fuck! We've won a single match! Overall splatter again? What do you mean I'm getting overall splatter? What do you mean? I mean, I guess it also doesn't help I don't have, like, abilities and stuff for the most part, but it's like, that's only a small part of the equation. Like, a very small part. At least with sub-abilities. Oh. It's okay, who gives a shit about open? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to mention, or I forgot to show, the Splatfest start this time. And there's only one to show because it is a worldwide Splatfest. Which I feel like is worth pointing out. Why, I won't go into until the end. But yeah, it's nice. It's cute. They just chillin'. It's weird that they are, though, considering the bear cubs and the chicks... I mean, the bear cubs and the bunnies are supposed to be extinct, so I don't know how they have them here. Maybe it's like a do androids dream of electric sheep type situation. Who knows? Alright. Let's fuck around and find out. Whatever. So I mentioned earlier, I was listening to this game's soundtrack more and all of that. And I was enough that I wanted to, like, try listening to it in the car, because I do that. The problem is I don't have an aux cord in my car, and I'm too lazy to actually get one. So, what I usually do is I just listen to CDs. And, you know, I can get, like, a blank CD and burn stuff to that. So I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll just make, like, some 1 or 2 Splatoon ones, like one that's focused on, like, Splatfest stuff. And so I did. And I had a complete, I had a good order for it, all of that. Ooh, me too. And what ended up happening was, I figured I would also, like, try to make some, or try to edit the data of it, just so, like, it wasn't like a mix of album titles and stuff. The song order would be out of order, so I tried to, you know, use File Explorer and try to fix all that. But then, most of the way through doing it, for whatever reason, one did not update properly. And it ended up that the file got corrupted. I don't know how adjusting data like that would corrupt a file, but it did. And every time I would try to interact with it, right-click it, open it, anything like that, it would crash File Explorer. Which was not, it was not fun. But the problem with that is, because I couldn't interact with it like that or anything, I couldn't delete the file. I couldn't even delete it with console commands. It was like it was a big problem. Hey. That's the problem. If I get caught off guard, it's like I'm just not gonna be able to move unless I swim. And it's like it's the wind up of like not being able to attack when I'm doing that. We're gonna lose again. I shouldn't be surprised. You know what? I'm just gonna stand here. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Look and go. Get back to work, Mr. Squidward. But yeah, because this isn't important, here's what happened. I don't know exactly how, like, you can see for 28, we're so back on this. The data, the title, contributed artist, all that, it's not there. It didn't work. And so what I ended up having to do is I had to boot my computer up into safe mode and go to the file there just so I could delete it. And it just led to problems. I don't know why it happened, but the long short of it is whenever I'm doing this now in bigger quantities like this, I'm just gonna do it in VLC. Because it is not worth the trouble. Yeah. But yeah, I will say some songs sound especially good in the car. Like, most of the Splatfest battle themes for this game in particular, oh my god, they work very well. Especially a song like Big Betrayal. It's nice. Seven losses, 1 win. This has been a good Splatfest so far. It's a good thing I'm not dealing with open anymore. Okay, Paintbrush is clearly not working. Maybe I want Octobrush. Yeah. We can at least try it. It's variety. Fuck's sake, it's variety. Isn't there another Octobrush? Maybe I need to go buy it. I also realized I don't think I set an emote for the Splatfest. Not that it matters, we would have only seen it fucking once! Oh, also, there's only one of the little guys here now. I didn't, realize that, but the second one went over to the Inkopolis Square, or Splatoon 2's hub. So they're there now. It's neat. Did I miss it? Did you see it? Oh, here it is. Beacon and Inkstorm. Maybe later? I don't know, man. I think what really works for me with the brush is the movement, and Paintbrush just does not give me that. So I'm going to ignore it. Also, it's 10. It's 10 o'clock. I thought the map rotation would happen now. That it did. I guess I just missed the announcement. Okay, so we have Barnacle and Dime, Ship-Shaped Cargo, or Pump Track and Brine Water. Ooh, we are so doing pro. And hopefully Octobrush will work better for me. Okay, this is... Yeah, this works so much better. Like, the added range and attack of a Paintbrush is nice, but it's like... Brush is good for the mobility. That's what I like about it. This is going to be so much kinder for me. Even though it's a lot more likely to get me carpal tunnel. Or arthritis. What's carpal tunnel? No, carpal tunnel is still appropriate to say. Yeah, no, still. Now let's hope Pro goes better for this than Open. I can take losses, don't get me wrong. I can be humble, somewhat, but it's like when most of the time is losing. It gets to you. What's my sub again? Oh, suction bomb. Okay, that works. Alright, already we're doing great. Yeah, sure. What's this guy doing? Why are we all over here? Hang on. Wait, okay. See, with Paintbrush, I would have died before I could do that. Granted, again, maybe it's just state of mind and playstyle-wise. Because, like, my ass has been kicked by people using Paintbrush. I think I'm just bad with the weapon. I think that's just how it is. I'm not working towards its strengths. But it doesn't work towards mine. Fuck. Okay, well, you're at least gonna get them, right? Because there's like 2 guys there. Yeah, they got him. They got him. They're kind of coming in on the right. Here, I'll zoom in on him. Actually, you know what? Fuck that. I got a plan. Oh, my wrist was getting real sore there. Real turned around. Okay. Okay. It's like I've got to keep doing things. If I'm not progressively doing things, I feel like I'm not doing well enough. I don't want to talk about it. Whatever, I traded. It's fine. We're doing good here. Nice. I mean, booyah. Bro, fuck open. This is the way. Fuck open, fuck paintbrush. Stick to the goddamn basics. Yep. What do we get? What do we get? Ink resistance. Nice. Little Bunnies defender. Yeah, there's no reason to not keep going because we're on pro now. Pronouns? Pro now. Pronouns are pro now. So anyhow, when it comes to things I've been watching, it has... I wish I could say I've been watching more of Avatar. I've gotten to Korra yet, but that's kind of taken a backseat at the moment. I mean, lately, in the past, like, 2 weeks or so, I've mainly just been trying to focus on finishing up my semester. Which has been a lot. It's a lot. But that said, I have been staying on watching Pokemon. Because I just, do that. Hey. Oh, look, it's the fucking paintbrush. Oh, good, someone can use it well. And, I have a lot to say about Pokemon as I've been watching it now. It's just been interesting, you know? But I'll get that to the end of the match, because there's a few things I want to show, and I can't right now. Let me out! I got triple special panicked. Just let me jump. Whatever. Apparently, if you jump in place, the guy with the dualies can't hurt you. It wasn't even him, it was the missiles. What you doing now? What you doing over there? Ah, fuck! No, 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 no. Fuck. Yeah, this is safe. And then it was, because my team did a good job. I didn't even think he was there. Fuck! We might be able to pull through in the end here. Who got splatted at the end? Oh, no, we got it. We got it plenty. Yeah, yeah. That's the good stuff. Watch, we're gonna win way more in Pro. We're gonna do great in it. And then the results are gonna come in. Turns out we lost Pro, but we won Open, even though I lost more. We lose Tricolor, and we lose the whole Splatfest. This is how it always goes. It's not even a surprise anymore. I know your game. Oh! Nice. That was like the second one I used for this season. Or not this season, I guess. But first since the last... since last Splatfest. And then everything else okay. Alright. But yeah, I just want to talk about Pokemon because, like, shit's been getting wild, man. I don't know. This is a real screenshot. I'm not playing. This is real. They're fucking wilding in Johto. It's just a robot. It's just a robot. It can't hurt in a Pokemon. It can't hurt you. Although I will say, watching the show daily has made me generally appreciate Team Rocket, because they show up in every episode. It's part of their contract. And sometimes I'm like, you know, they gotta be here. Just throw them in, get them out, you know. But more often than not, it's like they're a nice little source of fun for the show. I like them. They're good. And Wobbuffet, honestly, I like quite a bit. I never realized that Jessie actually got her through accidentally trading her Lickitung. I guess because I never realized she had a Lickitung until finally watching the show. But man, Wobbuffet, I don't know. I like Wobbuffet. I always just kind of considered him there, but like at least in his first few episodes, I think he's kind of funny. I gotta get down with the movement a little more. I feel like I'm being a little static. It's also interesting watching the show. Oh no. Watching the show from a daily standpoint, just because you can kind of sometimes see when they set things up. Where it's like, Ash eventually gets a Noctowl, and the episode before that happens, I think it was the episode where there's like a Pidgey mail system, and they help with that. And then there's a moment in the episode where, like, a Pidgey's flying off to do its thing. And then Ash is just kind of looking at him, and it's like, man, I miss Pidgeotto. Or something along those lines. And it's like, I'm like, that's nice. And then the next episode was the one he gets his Noctowl. And it's like, I kind of forgot. Oh! Like, I kind of forgot just how useful Pidgeotto was. I was never here. Okay. Because, like, there's, like... They did a lot with that guy in the show. And then once they were gone, it was kind of like... Even though he still had a lot of members on the team... It's like he just never felt as capable. So when he got Noctowl back... Which also, it's shiny. I never noticed that. It's like, damn, he really got a shiny before I did. Oh no. Cool. Could just be luck, but this seems to be working out a lot better for us. I'm gonna say it's just the matchmaking is working better for us. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got one splat. I'm doing okay, man. But let me talk about one more thing with the show, because something really got under my skin. You know, as a casual viewer. And that would have to be, and that was when Ash fought the third gym for Johto, Whitney. Which actually, I kind of like how they, how she showed up in the show. Because in the games, she's kind of shown as like younger, kind of whiny. Does the thing where when she loses, she doesn't give you the badge at first. That doesn't happen in the show. She's actually, like, portrayed as, like, a little older. Maybe because Ash is kind of supposed to be a kid. But, like, you know, a little older. Kind of has some responsibilities of, like, a gym leader. Going about the city. About Goldenrod. It's neat. And then, of course, you get to the fight. Oy. And it was actually going pretty good at first. Cyndaquil was actually sweeping, which I'm like, yep, that's my boy. Because Cyndaquil has been shown to be capable, and he's like, basically one-shotting. It's like, takes out the Clefairy, takes out the yada yada. It's good. And then it gets to the Miltank, and well, if you've played Gen 2, you already know how the Miltank goes. Guys. I thought I would be safe there. I'm at fucking spawn. Okay. Oh! What a terrible time to run out of ink. And then, what got to me was that with the previous two Pokemon that Cyndaquil beat, it was just destroying them, you know, using Flamethrower, all that. Great. What does Ash do when the Milk Tank comes out? The strongest Pokemon? He uses fucking Tackle. And he keeps using Tackle, because like, oh no, how am I gonna beat Rollout? I know, Cyndaquil, keep fucking running into them. Bro, use Flamethrower. Or something, I don't know. What? And then he throws out Totodile, Rollout's still going, they die, uses Pikachu, still dies. And then he loses. He got fucking new-trapped by Whitney. Which, you know, is kind of accurate to the games. If you're Ash's age, you know, 10. And, you know, it would have, I guess, like, it would have been fine. It just felt like a forced loss because Ash decided to be a dumbass. Which, you know, happens. But it's like, man. And the worst part is, in the refight, which he does win, he does the same goddamn thing. Instead of, like, being like, oh yeah, let me use, like, ranged attacks. Or, like, the things Cyndaquil's good with his flames. No, let's keep fucking tackling. Which the thought process was, oh, this will tire Miltank out for when I have Pikachu. And it's like, just use fucking Flamethrower. Where it's like, he does that, and then he sends out Totodile, I think, to, like, dig trenches. Which then makes it so that the Miltank rolls off of one of the trenches into the air, gets shocked by Thunderbolt or whatever, and loses. I'm just like, come on, man. That was so stupid. I was so mad. I wasn't mad that he lost. I was mad that he lost for a refight that sucked. It's like, if you were gonna have him win by dumb bullshit, just have him win in the first place. And it's gonna be even worse, because I know he loses to the 4th gym leader, which it's taken forever to get to. It's been like 20 episodes, and we're still on the road to Equitique City. It's like, come on. I'm gonna lose it. And like, it's not even, it wasn't even just that. I feel like in the second stretch of Johto episodes of 3, just kind of feels like Cyndaquil's been getting disrespected. It's like they are capable, they can kick ass, but they've just been put in scenarios where they are just not able to do well. And I don't know where it's coming from. On the bright side, I've been kind of feeling like Bulbasaur, like I mentioned in the previous Splatfest, they haven't been getting a lot of good moments, but I feel like that's been changing. I feel like since I said that, they've been getting good moments. Maybe because Squirtle's gone now, and they're like the only part of the classic crew minus Pikachu. It's like they kind of have that seniority effect. I say that, I think the episode I watched a day or two ago had them in like a grass-type tournament. And Bulbasaur did lose it, but like only right at the end. Like, it was a loss, but it was like a good loss, you know? They still put in the work. Even Chikorita's been getting alright moments. I still feel like it's not a... I still feel like with Bulbasaur on the team, Cyndaquil still feels kind of redundant, but it's like they're not annoying as they have been. So yeah, I've been still enjoying the show. I still haven't gotten tired of it, so that's nice. Still watching it daily. Or daily when I can. I haven't, you know, I've missed a couple days here and there just because finals and stuff, but... You know, when you pull an all-nighter or something and you're like, if I drink coffee, my heart will stop. Sometimes you gotta take a break. Okay, I traded. I'm trading. Oh shit. Not a wipeout, not a wipeout, not like this. Yeah, I kind of just swam into that, that's fair. This is smart. Whatever, man, we're gonna lose anyway. We're still doing good for pro, though. Anyway, my Pokemon discussion of the show leads into something I left off from last time. Because I had mentioned that it was time for me to watch the third movie. Because I was at that point. And I basically watched it right after the Splatfest ended, because I didn't realize I was at that point already. Turns out I'd actually missed an episode before then, too. It was like... an episode about Ladybug, which was solid. But yeah, I watched that, and then I watched the movie. And I guess, yeah, this is where movie discussion starts. I'm already gonna tell you now, I haven't seen any new movies since last time. I've only rewatched 2, and Pokemon the third movie being one of them. And I mentioned last time that I was kind of worried for this rewatch, because when I rewatched Pokemon 2000, yeah, I was kind of disappointed, because I didn't think it held up very well, not just in terms of it as a movie, but as in terms of in the show. And I was worried that the third movie would also fall in that category. Especially because I'd watched it a lot as a kid, so this would have been especially heartbreaking to me if I found, oh, the movie... oh, excuse me. Also wasn't as good as I remember. And after finally rewatching it, I can thankfully say it actually does still hold up quite well. Yeah, that's right, run. I was hoping he'd fall out, but oh well. Thankfully, yeah, the third movie is still very solid. I think the best I could say about it is it feels like a good episode of the show, which is kind of what you want. Yeah. Please, just move. Move! If you know you're not gonna be able to hit the fucker, move out of the way, Zeter! I'm begging you. And I ran out of ink right at the last second. Great! But I think it is still the kind of movie where, honestly, even if you're not much of a Pokemon guy, I think you could still get a level of enjoyment out of it. I mean, more as like a more family-friendly kind of film, of course. But it's still good in that. Like, you could show it to a kid who's not really into Pokemon, and they could still enjoy it, like, a good amount, I think. Wrong. You get some solid voice talent in there. I mean, you got fucking Dan Green as Entei. Quote-unquote Entei. He does a standout job. Or I guess his voice just kind of has that grandiose quality to it. Especially with some of the effects they put on it. What do you mean this way? Hey. I wish I could say more about the movie, but unfortunately, just because I watched it right after the last Splatfest, I don't remember too much of it. Although, I guess I do remember one thing. I feel like Team Rocket was a little out of place. Like, I know they have to be in the movie, but it was just... It wasn't even that they themselves are out of place. It's like, you know, it's kind of their shtick. But, like, some of their dialogue was, like, a little too tongue-in-cheek. It was very fourth wall breaky. I'm not gonna say it wasn't funny, but again, just a little out of place for what the movie was. No, I definitely don't want Blackbelly Skate Park. I don't want the map that's fun. Give me the nice short map that I've already played on plenty of times for fucking Splatfest. Thanks, I like it. It's like there's two fucking maps in rotation. Give me like a decent variety of the map instead of making me play the same goddamn one over and over again. It's like, this is why I wish I could just fucking choose the maps I want to play. Because then I have to be stuck not only with 2 for every 2 hours, but they keep giving me the one I don't want. Oh, but it adds variety. Oh, it means some maps, like the same 3 maps will be played. At least I'd be fucking playing the game I want. Like the game that I could enjoy. Like, yeah, just because I play Upward and Swiftwater a ton on TF2, at least I'm fucking playing TF2. But no, I have to be stuck here. Whatever, man. I couldn't distract them, I couldn't run, I couldn't do anything. Fuck off. Legitimately fuck off. Bro, what do you want me to do? Here, how about I go to the other option I have? The one other option I have map-wise. Because that's all you get in these maps. You get 2 options, and then you just gotta say, fuck it. Hopefully the game likes me enough. Nice. It's like, go down mid, or go to the left. That's all you fucking get. Like chokeholds? You'll love Splatoon 3. Tell you what. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna change weapons. I'm gonna change weapons. And then it's gonna give me a different map. Yeah. 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 Fuck it. I'll use... No, not that. I don't want to use Ultra Stamp. Yeah. I'll use the Tri-Stinger. The replica version. Why not? I feel like I'm at the mall. This song makes me feel like I'm at the mall, and not in a good way. I guess I will say this about the third movie, just to finish up my thoughts on it. It was nice seeing, like, pretty much all of the crew's Pokemon is used pretty well. Where it's like you get the nice fight, montage Pokemon trainer battle at the start, but like when they're trying to meet with Entei and climb the castle thing, it's like you actually get to see Ash use most of his Pokemon in like a decent way. You get to see Charizard come back, and he gets to have his big cool fight with Entei. And then also, like, I guess speaking of Entei, there's like a good emotional core to the movie as well, with like the little girl who's technically Ash's cousin, which I forgot. I'm like, you have more than just your mother as a relative? Refreshments. I guess what I'm trying to say is, that's why I do think the movie works well, even if you're not much into Pokemon, just because if you are a fan of Pokemon, you still get all those fun moments with the lads. You get to see some good fights from everyone, from Ash, but also from Misty and Brock. It's also nice having Brock back. Tracy is shown, he gets like one line, which to be fair is more than he's had the entirety of Johto. Yeah, who needs close range bullshit? Refreshments. Double refreshments. Hey. Guys, there's someone behind you. No, no, no. Nice. We're still, like, barely pulling through, though. That worries me. Damn. Damn. Man, I just feel so neutered when I use close range weapons in this game. Maybe that's just it. But, like, again, like, I felt fine using, like, the ink brush back in the Zelda Splatfest. Maybe it's just specifically the ink brush and nothing else works for me. I don't know. Like, it's not like my aim is that good with this weapon, but... Oh, look, we finally got a different map. Great. This is the second time we've got it in 40 minutes. 50-50 chance my ass. I don't even know if it's 50-50. It should be. I don't know why it wouldn't be, but... Don't shoot over here. So yeah, thankfully the third movie was... Rewatching it was a good experience. I felt a little validated rewatching it and being like, oh yeah, this was good. Nice. Nice. That shouldn't have been a trade. I should have died there. I would give it like a solid 7 out of 10. In a good way. In a good, like, it's not the best, but I'm glad I grew up with it kind of way. You know what? My team's got it. I got a plan. I got a plan. Don't worry. Oh, I didn't think he would hit the thing. I'm not gonna be able to aim that. I forgot I had Toxic Mist. At the very least, it does show you your sub. That was kind of an annoying thing in Splatoon 1, where it's like, I could never see what sub I had unless I used it in match. And I'm a very forgetful person, as you know. Here, I'm gonna just... I think they pulled it through in the end. Ooh, okay, nice. Yep. Okay, well, first off, I gotta change. I want to change my emote. I feel like I can do better with this weapon in particular. Yeah, it's like, eh. That one's pretty good. You know what, fine, why not? Because I'm using the Tri-Stinger. I mean, it's the Order Stinger, but still. It's based on the Tri-Stinger, it's close enough. It's the same weapon, it just looks a little different, whatever. Anyhow, the other movie I saw was actually very recent, and this was the only thing I've seen in theaters since then. Although, I'm kind of surprised it was in theaters, but apparently it's its 20th anniversary. Which, if you do the math, that's right, yep. Shrek 2, baby! It's back in theaters. I'm not sure if it's still in theaters, but it was in theaters this week, or the previous week, and I went to go see it after pulling an all-nighter, and, you know, because I just needed a little break. And you know what? That movie is still a classic. I knew it was good, it's just, you know, I hadn't seen it in a few years. I'm like, is it as impactful? Is it as funny as I remember? In most ways, it was as funny as I remember. Maybe not everything hit in the same way, but, you know, it still got some good laughs out of me. And in terms of impactful, yeah, it's still real. It was still real good in that sense. I appreciate how they were able to move the second movie from, like, instead of just being about trying to, like, parody fairy tales and stuff, it was like they focused less on that, but still had that. They, like, made it more of a world. They, like, kind of expanded the world of it, but while still keeping it in line with fairy tale stuff. But their focus on the satire or the jokes and all that was more on pop culture, but I think it was done not to the same extent. There's, like, a different vibe to Shrek 2 than there is in the first movie, but still very well done. I really gotta get a good foothold here. And I forgot how good, like, the music was. Like, there's a lot of... I think it's mostly covers, but... Man, they're good covers. That early to mid-2000s era style just fucking works, man. Yeah, fine. Take me. Take me. Ravish me. Give me a new lease on life. Look at me and my two-shot weapon. I really do get too salty. I get too salty for someone who can't aim like me. Fuck's sake, I had the help of the whale and I still can't do it. Fuck's wrong with me? Covers-wise, or I guess music-wise, I was a little surprised, because I knew the song Changes was in there, by David Bowie. But then when I realized it was a cover, I was initially disappointed. But I didn't realize he was actually on, he's still on the song, he's in the cover. Which is also interesting, because I think that was David Bowie in a time when... It was around the same time when he covered Rebel Rebel for his recent album around that time, which I think was Reality. So it's like, I don't know, man busted out 2 remixes of his, or I guess covers, redos of his classic stuff, and it worked out. And one of them got in Shrek too, so you know what? He had the right idea. He had the right mindset. And then, do I even need to talk about Holding Out for a Hero? I don't. We know how good it is. It's the moment in the movie with it is still fucking fantastic. Ah, yeah, throw every... I'm pretty sure I saw 3 fucking specials get thrown in my direction. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. But yeah, what else do I really have to say about the movie other than I still think it really holds up. There are aspects of it that are dated, but honestly, I think there are things that kind of work well about it. Because the thing is, because it deals in pop culture references and all that, and it does make it dated in a way, but because the movie is still really good without it, or it'll still do pop culture references, but it'll still be funny without knowing what the reference is, it still ends up working really well. And so I think the datedness of it, because it doesn't heavily rely on it, it instead gives the movie like a unique flair of the times. Not so much in a way of, oh, if you had to be there in order to really get it. That's still kind of there to an extent, but it's like, it's only a small aspect of it, you know? Ah, crap. There we go. Line it up. Bitch. Damn, he really moved away from me. Fight him. Well played, lads. Well played. Oh, wait. We died twice. Ooh, that's bad. I'm gonna try to jump here and try to get some last-minute shots. Right, I have the bomb. I have the fist bombs, yeah. I think... Cool. I want a fist bump. I'm glad we're seeing them, but I want a fist bump. Well, then play better, Cedar. Simple as that. I will say, though, rewatching Shrek 2 made me think about a few things in regards to, like, DreamWorks and their movies. And I guess I was just thinking about how I just, like, felt about the ones I've seen overall, because I've seen more than half of their animated stuff. And so, of course, that led me to the night after watching it, or rewatching Shrek 2 to make a tier list of it. And I have it right here. I'm going to show it. I'm not going to elaborate on anything. Although I will say, Megamind and Shrek 1 are very, very close. It's like, the line between them is incredibly thin. But I don't know. That felt right. That specific part felt right to me. There's, the two things I will say is, How to Train Your Dragon is shaky. Both of the first two, because I haven't seen the third one. I've seen the first one a couple times. I only saw the second one when it came out. I need to rewatch them, and then also finally watch the third one. Like I did with Madagascar. Or Madagascar 3. Just because I know they're good, but it's like, man, I really don't remember too much about the second one. But I do remember very much enjoying it. And the first one definitely is classic. E. Okay, fine. Oh, this is such a terrible spot to be in. And then also with the tier list, you may have noticed, the only movie that was in D. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna explain further about some of the other placements, especially like Shark Tale. I'm not gonna explain it. Oh boy. But I will mention there's only one movie in D, and that's Over the Hedge. I'll explain that. I just don't like that movie. Just something about it, even as a kid, I was just like not into. And I think I know what my thought process was with that, where it's like, the main two characters of the movie are a raccoon and a turtle. And being as I was as a kid, I'm like, oh yeah, a raccoon and a turtle. Like Sly and Bentley from Sly Cooper. Fuck you in particular, and me and my aiming, I guess. And every time I saw the movie or whatever, I'm just like, man, I wish I was playing Sly Cooper. Because this movie, these characters just are not as fun as that game. Or the characters in that game. God damn it. And I think that was just the gist of it. It was just like, it just reminded me of something better, and I couldn't shake that feeling. And it's like, even if it didn't, it's still not like a great movie. It's probably not the worst movie they've made. I'm not gonna argue that against like Shark Tale. At least in terms of quality. But just something about that movie I don't really like. It doesn't work for me. Why were you... How many times did you shoot me and I just didn't notice? Fucking hell. Yeah, I did not do good that match. I did not do good. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for Splatfest and this game to be over. Not because of any ill will, but well, some ill will, but not for the reasons you might think. Just I can't wait to tier list the fuck out of this game. I really can't. So, other things. Music coming out, I guess. There hasn't been a ton of things coming out lately. Although I will say, I did end up getting a surprise. There's one album that has come out recently that I've actually been, not just into, but more into than I thought I would. The new Black Keys album. I gotta say, cause like, I've been a fan of them for a while, and there's some albums of theirs I really like, but in the past, like, 5 years, they just have not put out anything I've been really into. It's like, Let's Rock, kind of. Let's Rock in quotations, it's a Twin Peaks reference. You know, that one was solid enough, but it was still like, I don't like this as much as their last album, or some of my favorites by them. Okay, just a random splat, sure, why not? Just throw shit out. I clearly do better than that when I'm, like, actually aiming. For example, I'm trying to run a parent. Okay, whatever. Squeezer. Ha, Weezer reference. Ha. 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 It was the Squeezer again, wasn't it? It's the same fucking guy. It's the same fucking guy. It's just one guy every time. Relax. Stay fresh. Stay fresh, everyone. Refreshments. We'll use those to stay fresh. Surely. Stay fresh. You know, sometimes there's a lot of text on screen. I don't think I've noticed this until now, but like, I just swear I had like 5 seconds of just nothing but text on the in the middle of the screen that made it hard to see. It's like there's a lot that happens in this game. I don't need to know that like, oh, I have more flashbangs available. No, I need to see so we don't get fucking wiped out. Potentially. It wasn't because of that. That wasn't the reason for that one, but you know what I mean. It's like at the start of a Smash Bros. It's like at the start of a Smash Bros match, especially in like online ultimate quick play, where it's like the 3, 2, 1, and then go, and then it totally crowds your screen, so both you and the opponent are kind of in the dark of what the fuck is happening. And we lost. Okay. Squeezer again. Oh, you killed me 3 times, 5 times, 10 times even. Whatever. What was I saying? Music. Yeah, so the Black Keys album was really good. I wasn't even, like, at this point, after, like, 3 albums of, like, I don't care, I just wasn't paying attention. Like, I knew they had some singles coming out for a new album. I'm just like, okay, sure. Maybe I'll listen to it eventually. But, then I heard from some people that it was actually good. I'm like, okay, maybe I should check it out. And then I listened to it, and I'm like, oh, fuck. They kind of slapped on this one. Like, I'm actually enjoying this. Like, I want to listen to it, not just like, oh, it's something I can listen to. But, like, Oh, no, these are good songs. Mostly. I mean, it's still not their best album. I still wouldn't put it in my top 3, I don't think, but it's really good. I'm like, fuck. They finally made an album that I liked. By quite a lot. It's a nice feeling, is all. You know, because sometimes you have a band you like, and you especially like some of their classic stuff. Or maybe not classic stuff, but classic to you. And then it's like for years and years they just keep putting out stuff, and you want it to, and you want to like it, and you want it to be good, but it just does not vibe with you, or it just does not get to that level. So it's nice whenever a band that kind of has that problem ends up not, you know? It's good. Oh. Oh, so you, okay. I can get shot when I'm using the Zipcaster, but when I shoot them, yeah, sure, they have fucking super armor. When I actually line up the shot properly. Okay. Everyone hates me but me. No, even not. We're all over here. Alright. Stop following me! Gonna fucking lose it. How are you guys doing? This is a nice break from finals. You might be wondering why I'm in mid with a ranged weapon like this. And well, the team wasn't pushing forward, so someone fucking had to. If I was working with a shooter, I probably wouldn't have to worry about that. Could just do whatever, because they're very applicable. But no! I gotta just work with what I got here. Sure. Do not this way me, buddy. Do not! Okay, good job. Good job with the whale. Here, watch this. Hey, look at me. I actually pulled off a weapon combo and did it well. Oh! I don't know why they didn't follow me. Right, yeah, fizz bombs. Yep, I have those. I make use of all my kit entirely. Come on, you know you want to hit me with a fist bump. Come on. Oh. Oh yeah, one more thing I could talk about. I guess not music-wise. Actually, music-wise, if there's something I can bring up, it's that rock's been pretty good lately. Like, or at least the rock music I've been listening to lately. It hasn't been a lot, but, like, the worst it's gotten for me is that new Green Day album, and even then I still liked it. It just, you know, I didn't think it was great, but you know, it had good songs on it, and I generally enjoy listening to it enough. But it's like, the new Black Keys album I thought was great, the new Smile... or the Smile album was great. New MGMT was awesome. I forgot what the other one was. Let's see if I can pull it up. No, I can't. But I don't know, just generally all the rock stuff I've been listening to has been really good this year. I've been happy with it, even though I have been listening to more hip-hop. Like, that has been more of what I've been listening to. Thankfully, pretty much all the rock stuff I am into and listen to has been good, so that's nice. But the one thing I wanted to talk about was, I beat some games recently. I've been kind of late on beating games this year. I think I'm only up to 6, 7 if you include side order, which you may as well. But since the last time, I beat this game called Pepper Grinder, which actually you can see right here on the home menu. And I don't know, it looked interesting. I kind of enjoyed the drum and bass style of the soundtrack they were going for. It looked fun. And I bought it day one, even. Could have bought it on Steam and get it with the soundtrack, which I kind of wanted to, but I'm pretty sure you can buy that separately. And also, it just looked like a good game for Switch. Oh, they had a disconnect. Good. Okay. Kill me. And yeah, Pepper Grinder was great. It was a lot of fun, though I will say the game was best when it was utilizing its movement. When it's like, you're doing the drill and stuff, you're getting some good momentum with the game flow and all that. That's when the game's at its best. And when it's not doing that, it can still be fun. But I think it kind of goes away from that a little more than I would like. Where it's like, there's one level where it's kind of like a shooting level, and it's fun, but it shows up like 2 more times. And then there's also... I'm trying to remember another gimmick. There's like a giant robot, but that only shows up like twice, that's fine. Which it wouldn't be... Like, the shooting gimmick like that would be fine, showing up 3 times, but the game is pretty short. There's only 4 worlds. I beat it in about 3 to 4 hours. And I'm fine with the game being short, because it was fun. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't have minded a little longer time. Oh boy, the time's 10. Finally. But it would have been nice to, I guess, I wish I wanted more, because it was really good. And with it felt, with as short as it was, I just wish they had focused on the main gameplay a little more, because they went into gimmicks. The main gameplay to gimmick ratio was not the best. Still decent, still good, but... And then also I'm not dying to sprinkler. The bosses were okay. It's just, I felt like they focused more on the game's combat, which I didn't think was great. Where, again, I think it works best with the movement. That's why I actually kind of like the final boss, because it worked well with the game's movement and was focusing a little less on, like, actual gameplay. I heard the kill shot on that, and I didn't get the kill. I'm sad about that. Do they have a sniper? No, they don't. They got that guy. Ooh, that was almost nice. Aye. It was also a fairly glitchy game. I ran into more, like, trouble platforming than I thought I would. Aye. Okay, okay. Very well done. Oh, I meant refreshments. Not booyah. Refreshments. Gimme. Just use your special. Bro, you needed to open a whole fucking Cracker Jack box just to get to me. You wasted all of that just to get the special surprise inside. Was it worth it? I will win this fight. Bitch. I was starting to take that personally. I have 6 of these flashbangs. I better make some goddamn good use out of them. No, not like this, man. We died right at the end. I love Turf War. God fucking damn it. Oh yay, special power up. That would have been helpful. I guess. Huh. Let's just play like one more match. Just to get the 2 hours in. And the other game I beat recently is something I'm very happy with, actually. Because it is a game I've been trying to beat for a long time. And that's Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Path. I finally did it. It's a big deal and you might know why, because I'm pretty sure I brung it up before. I've been trying to beat this game since, like, 2018. And you might say, well, Zeter, why did it take you so long to beat the game? I don't know. It wasn't vibing with me. Alright, that's it. Okay, so we're gonna lose this match, so let me just keep talking about the game. I think by the time I finished the game, I figured out why I kind of wasn't that into it, and it's because the game really likes to enjoy itself. Like, it gets really into the flavor text and, like, explaining a lot, even when I don't feel like it needs to explain stuff. It just kind of meanders. But that said, there's still a lot of really good stuff in the game. Like, really good music, the mysteries are generally very intriguing. It's just, I wish the game was a few hours shorter, because it's like they really could have cut some of the bullshit in terms of dialogue. I think that's just what prevented me from wanting to play it, just because... Ooh, that almost kind of worked. Like, the reason it took me so long was just because I wanted to play it, but I also didn't. Where it's just like, I don't want to deal with the game and just going through it with as long as it is. Love this game. It's very fun. But yeah, I can finally say I've done it. I did have the identity of the mastermind spoiled for me, which was kind of sad. Especially because it would have been a good surprise, but... You know, there were 3 motherfuckers over there. Really? You're using special on that just to die? You're using special again just to spite me? And then you can't even aim when I'm standing fucking still. Yeah, keep spamming your shit. You're great at the game. And I'm gonna lose, watch. Piece of shit. Unrivaled youth, yeah. Unrivaled for being a fucking child. Guess what? I'm better than you. Not just at the game, but being a fucking child. How do you feel about that, jackass? I like this game. I like this game. I like it a lot. But hey, with beating that, I can finally maybe get to the Great Ace Attorney, which I also hear is good. But people said Investigations 2 is one of the best, and I don't agree with that. So who knows? I really can flip my mood on a dime. I really gotta look into that. Anyhow. That's that. Let's hope Tricolor goes better. It won't. It fucking won't. It never does anymore. It's never good. Nothing's good. Well, this is. This all is. This is the best part. I could walk in here 5 minutes, feel healed, play a match, and then be gone. That's what I should do. But hey, whatever. We're on the team we don't even want to win. I mean, I guess I wouldn't complain if Bunnies won. But, like, I'm here to break the curse. Because if this is how the curse is, and it's still here, fuck. Whatever, man. I hate spring. Unrelated. I just don't like spring. It's just a bunch of allergies for me. Just get to summer where it's just more warm without that. No, less allergies, but still warm. I don't care if it's hot, heat warm. I like sweating. I should sweat more. I should sweat more in this game. That's the hint. Maybe once we hit the summer, I'll be on top of the world. Oh well. But yeah, we'll be doing Tricolor tomorrow, in fact. Since I'll actually be here. And I'll actually have, like, a good time frame to do it. Chances are I'll probably start, like, around 9, 10, same time, maybe? We'll have to see. But if you need to know exactly when I go live, you can always follow the channel and turn on notifications. You can follow my Blue Sky account where I post every time I go live. I might just stop posting on the YouTube channel, considering I couldn't this time. We'll see. And yeah, any other... We do still have the channel, Zeter Streams 966 mod, where I post every time I go live. It's just I might not post stream announcements anymore on there. And anytime... Any other links you may need, rather, are wherever you can find me. So with all that said, I'm sorry you had to watch this. But also, thank you. I hope you're having a good Springfest. I hope you continue to. And I hope you have a good night. This is the face of a man. Face of a woman. Face of a squid. Face of a being that's barely keeping it together.